Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is the place we break down really complex founder philosophies and research into strategies you can actually use.
And today, we're taking a huge shortcut. We're going straight into the mindset of, visionary founders and really smart investors.
Yeah, we're skipping all the 1% incremental stuff.
Yeah, totally. We're focusing on the big picture, how to get to that 10x disruption, find those ideas that nobody else agrees with, and then build an advantage that people just can't copy.
That's the mission. We've pulled from a whole stack of sources, everything from, classic Silicon Valley playbooks, think Peter Thiel, all the way to these really tough market analysis frameworks and modern scaling tactics. So you're going to walk away from this with a full toolkit for creating real, lasting value.
And the theme that really ties all of this together is pretty simple, actually. It's that success comes from deliberate planning. It's not luck. It's about being willing to move past what everyone else is thinking.
Okay, so let's unpack that, the core philosophy. Where do these breakthrough ideas even come from?
Well, the first thing our sources just throw out the window is this idea of a single aha moment.
It's a lightning bolt of inspiration.
Exactly. It's a myth. These game-changing concepts, they almost always come from persistence, from this intense personal curiosity, and most importantly, from solving a need the founder has actually felt themselves.
So it's not about luck.
Not at all. Thiel's model is really aggressive on this. He says success comes from deliberate planning, full stop. You can't think of yourself as like a lottery ticket.
Right.
You have to bet on what you can actually control. And that means having a real definitive plan for where your company is going.
Okay, but that brings up this really interesting point about risk. Because if an idea looks obviously good to everyone right now,
the value's already gone.
It's competed away instantly. The sources argue that the real opportunities, the real money, is in ideas that look bad to most people.
But we're brilliant. That is the definition of being right, but non-consensus. It's probably the most important concept we're going to talk about.
Because the crowd just follows the obvious stuff.
Yeah, and that leads to tiny margins and just brutal, bloody competition. A truly valuable business is built by doing something different, by creating a whole new market that you can, for a while at least, monopolize.
So if you're solving a problem nobody else is even looking at, you get a monopoly by default.
For a time, yes, which is why you need a plan. The sources frame this so well. First, a bad plan is better than no plan.
Because standing still is death.
Exactly. But then the really critical part is, it is better to risk boldness than triviality.
And triviality is where 99% of businesses live.
Right. Making something 5% faster or 1% cheaper, that's where all the competition is. That's a road to just becoming a commodity.
So you shouldn't be trying to avoid mistakes. You should be trying to avoid being bored.